Hey, God bless you, my friend. This is Sister Sharon, and today, yes, we are discussing that sin that nobody likes to talk about, friends. I mean, it's hard to deal with this topic, but I had a conversation with this amazing servant of God. Even today, he and I spoke, and we talked about this sin called gluttony. And actually, he brought the conversation up because he was saying how difficult it is for him to listen to men, and for that matter, women, who are overweight, that he can't hear them. It's hard for him to take anything from them because they are overweight. And I said, brother, I get it. And we need to talk about it more in the churches. We need to challenge our brothers and sisters because gluttony is a sin. And I personally, let me throw my hand up so don't nobody feel no kind of way. I have dealt with the spirit of gluttony. I've dealt with the love of food and having to war to bring that thing down, because when you are to the point you can't see your shoelaces or you can't breathe, when you go up a flight of 6 steps, when you are constantly battling chronic illnesses tied to gluttony, when you're dealing with a lot of these chronic diseases that are tied to gluttony, friends. Let's be real and keep it honest. A lot of chronic diseases tied to gluttony, to being a captive, to being captivated by food. I've been there, friends, where I looked up in my life and had to say, Sharon, you out of control and you need to check yourself, because Father, he wants us to be tempered about everything in our lives. Even today, friends, my son was late for school and he was like, can I get some breakfast? Because my son don't usually eat breakfast in the morning. He's just not hungry. I'm the same way. We usually are not breakfast people. But he woke up and he wanted food. So I said, well, let me run off into Wendy's real quick and grab him a sandwich. And y'all know I was tempted to get some of their French toast. And I said, no, I will not be doing the French toast. I don't even eat French toast, but it was on the menu looking all good with all that syrup. But friends, I didn't do it. Matter of fact, that was hours ago. Then he texted me that he wanted some lunch, because I do take my son lunch. And I said, I'm going to take him a salad, because we eat a lot of salad. But friends, let me tell you, it's tempting. It's tempting to eat things we're not supposed to be eating. And don't let nobody trick you, because I hear people say this all the time, how, they're overweight from this, that, and that. No, weight comes from eating fatty food that is fatty and comforting. So if we lie to ourselves, we can't get free from ourselves. So I want to encourage you, if you struggle with food and you're trying to lose weight, don't give up, friend. Don't give up the fight. Keep fighting every single day to bring that thing in subjection, because you're not by yourself. You're not alone. I fought those French toast sticks and that syrup this morning. Yes, I did. And then I turned around and fought getting some fries and chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, because I got him a little salad, because I've been out running errands and I had to run my little boo over something, So the bottom line is, friends, you gotta fight. You got to fight. I'm in it to win it, because I'm telling you, we feel so much better when we eat right, when we eat low carbs, when we don't overkill with sugar. Sugar is a monster, friend. When you just eating all that, powdery, floury food, when we're eating fast foods, and I'm not talking moderation. When we eat in moderation, you're going to be okay. But when we overindulge anything that is not from the garden, salads and those types of things we should be eating, friends, it's gonna catch up with you. So I want to encourage you, don't give up. Fight the good fight to put gluttony under your feet. We know we need to eat to live, but we should not live to eat. We gotta flip it, right? And in that, I first to raise my hand, I have to fight food. Yes, I do. So let me give you enough of that banter. Let me give you a few things that I want you to do that has helped me. Don't buy certain food and bring it home. If you bring it home, you go tell yourself, I just paid $6 for that. I just paid $5 for that. And you ain't gonna want to get rid of it. So if you have an affinity for chips, let's say potato chips, only buy a small bag of chips, satisfy your craving, ball them up and leave them in your car. That's what I do. I leave stuff in this truck. And sometimes I just simply throw it away. I just eat it to satisfy the craving. If you are a soda drinker, if you're someone that's trying to break that off your life, my friend, start by doing the little thing. Don't bring it home. If you know you don't have the control, don't bring it home. And if you do have, I see people in the grocery store, they be having so much soda. It's shocking. They be having, it's like, dude, where the food at? Everything in the cart is soda. So what you want to do is just buy the little bitty ones. Get the little 6-8 ounce can and start weaning yourself to maybe one small a day and eventually one every other day. I've gone through seasons where I don't drink no soda at all. And soda, hey, let's face it, it's good. It's sugary. It has that phosphoric acid. We love it to bubble up, and it's nothing like when you pop the can and you know what I'm saying? But friends, those things, we got to fight it. Number 2, so do your small portions. If you are addicted to sodas, because, I had a friend, she was addicted to drinking Pepsi. She drank it every single day, morning, noon, and night. She drank it like people drank coffee in the morning. And she ended up dying. She died of cancer. She consumed so much of that sugar, and she was addicted to sweets. She was addicted to sugary foods, cakes and pasta and spaghettis, flour, which is sugar. And God gave her grace, and she had cancer. God gave her grace. She went through chemo. They got rid of it, but she went back to her same eating habits, and it ravished her body. So friends, I've seen people personally who could not win that battle against food. And that cancer loves sugar. And if you don't balance with your roots, your gingers, your garlic, your onions, your leeks, those things that help to minimize and balance out all that sugar in your diet, you don't have a chance. So I want to encourage you, friends, eat your fresh foods every single day. Your salads, your fruit your bowl of fruits, eat it. Eat it every single day, because irregardless of where you are in your eating habits, if fresh foods are not in your diet every single day, you're at a higher risk for disease, especially chronic disease. Your pancreas needs hydration. It is the most hydrated organ in your body. So if all you eat is flour foods, pizzas and pastas and toast and breads and cheese all day, friend, not only do you put yourself at risk for being constipated all the time, you put yourself at risk for diabetes. So we don't want that, friends. You got to fight that good fight, amen? So I just want to encourage you. You can fight food and win. And don't forget, some of us just need to get busy. Get busy where you're not spending your days thinking about food. You're spending your days how you're going to plan and strategize to do the work God has put in your hands. Amen. Whatever you do, my friend, never give up and never quit. The fight is worth fighting. Amen. Gluttony will not have my heart. Amen. You got to tell yourself, gluttony, you will not have my heart, because our heart is where we manufacture our devotion. You will not have my devotion. Food, you are not going to run me ragged. No, you not going to win. Talk to yourself. Amen. Till next time, my friend, don't you give up that good fight. Never give up and never quit.